Well, you know, Neil Armstrong's One Small Step described the moon landing in just 11 simple yet very eloquent words. So why then does it take Uncle Sam nearly 4 million words just to tell us how to pay our taxes? No wonder people are frustrated with the IRS. Joining us every Wednesday morning for your Retirement Coffee Talk is George Fossing of North Star Financial and Retirement Planning. George is a financial advisor and retirement planning strategist with more than 23 years experience. He's also the popular radio host of Stop Worrying, You're Retired, right here in Greenville. George, thanks for joining us. And it's not near April time, which means tax time, all right? But this is one of those things because, you know, those IRS frustrations can really, you know, you can feel it, but if you're prepared, you can kind of help us with that.
You absolutely want to. And again, the topic of tax is a little bit, come on, it's not exactly uplifting, is it?
Right, but it's one of those things you always say.
Important.
There's things in there that you don't know until you don't know.
Exactly, you don't know what you don't know, and you find out that you might be paying unnecessary taxes throughout your retirement. So when we talk about taxes and retirement, you go, why is that a part of the formula? Well, a lot of folks don't realize, unless you are in retirement, don't realize
and
this,
they're like, oh, I get it.
That your Social Security, you know, can be taxed if you make too much money. And people going, when they're figuring their retirement, they think Social Security, well, that's money coming into me. But if you have too much other type of money coming in as well, it could be taxed up to 85% of your Social Security.
So they'll tax that other money and then tax your Social Security.
And then your Medicare can be taxed well at a higher because you're deemed rich if you're taking money out of your 401k, and the whole world unravels. You go, man, I thought I paid all these taxes while I was working. Right. Now I'm retired.
I should have. It should be mine.
So you know, the folks that are listening, either you're in retirement and you're kind of seeing it, or you're getting close to retirement. Said you need to be in front of this because the stress taxes can put on your portfolio. And let me explain that briefly. If right now we have the tax laws, the Trump tax laws are in place, it's benefiting a good number of people. That's scheduled to go away in 2025. So we're 6 years removed from that. So what can happen? A lot of things can happen. We don't decide where the tax rules are going to be, what the rates are going to be. You think they're going to go down? I don't think so. We're running up $1 trillion a year debt. This thing is becoming a monster hurricane out there, and we want to be able to be in front of this and say, listen, let's do what we can do today. Let's get in front of this year by year. Let's start planning for you know, tax reduction strategies. So when you're in retirement, you pay the minimum amount necessary. That just sounds good. So part of our beliefs, we want to get our clients down to the closest to the 0% tax bracket as possible. You're going to get there the whole way? Probably not. Some cases we have. But most cases we just want to reduce that, because if you have to take more money than you thought, so if your standard of living is $5,000 a month just to kind of do what you want to do, and all your money is 401k money, well, if you take $5,000 out of your 401k per month, are you keeping all that?
No, you're getting taxed.
You're getting taxed on that. So and you end up with maybe $4,000. So what do you actually have to do is you have to take out maybe $6,000 to get to the 5,000.
Oh my gosh!
Then you take 6,000 out. That could be bumping up to a higher tax bracket. All of a sudden, it just starts unwinding and unraveling, and people get highly frustrated. They get full of angst. They go, you know, this is just wrong. Right. I think we do a disservice in our industry, dealing with folks planning for retirement and retirement, saying, listen, let's take a step back. Let's see what we can do. It's a lot of focus on the stock market and things like that, but things we can do, one is tax planning. Get in front of that, you know, do Roth contributions if you're working currently. If you're not sure about what Roth money is, give us a call.
And how much you're allowed to put in.
It's just a phenomenal thing to be able to, exactly. Roth conversions, which is the ability after age 59 and a half, you can start, in most cases, always have to have a disclosure, start taking some of that money out, paying taxes on it, putting it back into a tax-free bucket, let it grow. When you take that money out, not only is the money that in that account, all the growth, all the gains, is 100% tax-free. It doesn't count against your Social Security. It doesn't count against your Medicare. It's a good place to be, and you can plan for that.
I want that bucket.
You need to work on it.
Yeah, got to work on it.
We'll talk after, so let's get you started. But it's never too young to do that. It's never too late to start looking into this. The big bear out there is this, what they call required minimum distribution, RMD. Right. Older folks out there listening, the age you turn 70 and a half, you're forced.
Not 70, y'all, 70 and a half.
That might change to 72 coming up, but we're not, either way, you're going to face that where the government's going to tell you how much you have to take out and pay taxes on. and you don't have a say in the matter. You can fight it, but it's a 50% tax on what you owe on top of it. That's extraordinary, and you want to stay away from that. You need to plan for it. So the magic ages for us when we're doing our planning is really between 59.5 and 70.5. It gives us the ability to really do some good tax planning. If you're stop working, maybe Social Security, it's even a sweeter spot for us to be able to do some tax planning. It's fun. We love it. The reason we're talking about it today is we're starting on it because we're approaching, holy cow, the end of the year sneaking upon. We're,
right. It's it's
we're
like 4
early
months
September,
left in
but
the
we're
year.
getting there. So we want to be in front of that and start looking at it. It just makes it so much easier if we start the dialogue is today and start doing the planning and help put people in a better position.
See, this is why we bring him on, all right? So make sure you aren't paying too much in taxes during retirement. You can start now by taking George up on his great offer. Call the number you've been seeing on your screen, 864-309-8146. For your tax analysis and 1-hour review and consultation. George and his team will meet with you in person, review your retirement portfolio, analyze what you're paying in taxes, and create a plan that suits you. Again, that number, 864-309-8146. Be one of the first 5 qualified callers with an IRA, 401k, or other retirement investment. Again, 864-309-8146 to meet with George and his team for your tax analysis.